Hey guys, welcome back. It's time for another movie haul video right here on CM42 TV. Hurrah! Only been a couple of weeks since the last one. Isn't it lovely when we've got consistent movie hauls, getting some new movies to add to my collection. This collection that I'm trying to build, a library of all of my favourite movies, not just buying ones for the sake of it, but I did go to the charity shop this past week and picked up a few more DVDs for the collection. I also have a Blu-Ray Steelbook to show you of one of my favourite movies of all time that I completely forgot that I ordered. I ordered it on Amazon about a month ago and then it turned up on my doorstep the other day and I was like, ah yes! Remember when I spent money that I do not have on this movie, but I'm happy that it's in the collection and I'm happy that it is a Blu-ray Steelbook. Always a nice way to put one of your favourite films and showcase it in the collection to get a special edition like that. But I'll show you the other DVDs first. I'll leave the main event to last, as we always do here on the channel. But yeah, still building this collection. It's actually getting closer to what I want it to be. You know, I always talk about it, there's ones added and there's ones removed and stuff like that. I'm just trying to create this perfect collection of all of my favourite movies of all time. But the first one on here, I don't know if this would be considered, I guess, it's hard because I've only seen it the one time. But when I saw it in the charity shop, I really wanted it in my collection. So I think that kind of passes the criteria. If I'm happy to have it, I'm happy to showcase it, then it's, you know, it's definitely worthy of being in my collection. Anyway, it's Lost in Translation, Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson. Now, we reviewed this film on the Good Bit podcast when we came back for season 2. Let me just check when that was. It was a few weeks ago. Anyway, it was a few weeks ago, it was a few months ago. It was April 30th, 2021. We reviewed Lost in Translation. And it was the first time I'd seen it. I really enjoyed the film. It's something different. It's a sort of film that's quite arty. And, you know, a happy film to display. I saw it in the charity shop, and we're talking charity shops here. It's like 99 pence for a movie. You know, it's you don't need to go, oh, well, I can't really afford it. Plus, it's like donating to charity and stuff. And I don't know why, I like the poster, I like the way the DVD looks. I kind of chatted about this in the last movie haul, about the fact that the DVD cases are a little bit bigger, so it makes the artwork stand out a little bit more. Okay, the quality might not be as good on the DVD as it would be in the Blu-ray, or you might not get all the extras that might be on the Blu-rays and stuff, but there's something quite nostalgic, retro, throwback about the DVD. So, and even this film, although it is set in Japan, which is a very futuristic country, it's just it just looks nostalgic and it looks like a throwback film. And it's early 2000s when DVDs were hot, so it's cool to have that in the collection. I'm pretty happy. I like the spine as well, nice and simple. I like the film a lot. It is a sort of film you can just put on and let it run, let it run. You don't need to really sit and really focus on it, you know. So it's also quite a summery film, I think. Somewhere into the kind of autumn, fall kind of time, perfect time to watch Lost in Translation. The next one is one of my most guilty pleasures when it comes to a movie, when it comes to a comedy. I think this is one of my favourite comedies of all time, and it is Steve Martin's Pink Panther from 2006. And the last update I showed you, I got the Pink Panther set on DVD of all the old ones, the Peter Sellers films, which I love. But I kind of grew up on this one. Steve Martin is one of my favourite actors of all time, one of my favourite comic actors anyway, comedy actors, comedic actors. I saw this one in the cinema. I love Cheaper by the Dozen, which is from the director of Cheaper by the Dozen who did this film. I've always been a fan of the Pink Panther story, and I chatted about that last time as well. I watched the cartoon and stuff when I was younger, so when I saw this film in the cinema with Steve Martin's French accent and just, I don't know, I find this film hilarious. And I was a guest on a podcast one time and I was asked, like, give me your top 5 films that you love, but it's quite embarrassing. Like, you normally get a hard time if you like this film, and this was my absolute number 1. I don't know, it's just, and this actually, I love the pink case, you know what I mean? It adds to it. There's the disc inside, although there's no inside artwork. The pink kind of makes it look cool, I don't know. But the special features on here, there's deleted scenes, there's a director's commentary, there's a documentary, there's an animated trip feature, there's a music video from Beyonce, who of course is in this film as well. Yeah, I don't know, I love it. Very happy to not only put it next to the Pink Panther films that I got last update, but also just to have in my collection. I went on Blu-ray, but I can't find it anywhere. And the next one is a comedy that I like. Again, it's from the same kind of time as the Pink Panther, mid-2000s, ridiculous comedy. but I got a soft spot for it in my heart. It's a Jack Black film, and it's Naturallibre. I saw this in the charity shop, and again, you want to talk about a nostalgic looking DVD, look at that nice pale blue background. That wouldn't look as good on a Blu-ray. Okay, so this is like 2006 or something. Yeah, 2006. I saw this film in the cinema on my birthday in 2006. It was like, I could invite a couple of friends because it's my birthday, we're going to the cinema, what film do you want to see? And it just so happened it was a comedy about wrestling. And I was like, hello, happy birthday to me. So me and a bunch of my friends saw this film in the cinema, and I remember commentating the wrestling moves. And I remember my friends giving me a hard time, being like, I was trying to enjoy the wrestling scenes, but all you were doing was shouting Hurricane Rana and drop kick and things. I didn't feel bad about it at the time, but now I kind of do that because, like, I hate people who disturb others in the cinema. But I was only a wee boy, come on. But anyway, I think this film is hilarious, and I think it is, of course, because I've got that soft spot to wrestling. But I mean, it's Jack Black. When is Jack Black not funny, you know? So I really like this film. And I've been buzzing to get. I've been wanting it in the collection for a long time. Again, the blue and the red, the colours of it just makes it stand out. And it's a DVD, so very happy to finally have it in the movie collection. It is absolutely deserving and worthy of being in my collection because it's a film that I think about and I look at and I smile. That's the most important thing. And then last update, a couple of weeks ago, I picked up the limited edition, digitally remastered Star Wars DVDs of Phantom Menace and Revenge of the Sith. So this week I found Attack of the Clones in the charity shop, and I was like, I gotta get it. I said I got those Star Wars ones last time just because I'm a Star Wars fan and I'm happy to collect lots of different Star Wars things, so I'm more than happy to have these DVDs. Again, the look of it is quite nostalgic. Look at the amount of special features for a DVD. Like, why would you not get them? There's 2 discs, which always looks really cool. Again, throwback to the mid and early 2000s when DVDs were the main thing. You wanted to get as many DVDs as possible and get as many movies as possible. Nice wee insert there. But yeah, I love all the Star Wars films, I love the Star Wars prequels, and I love these DVDs. So now I have all the Star Wars films on DVD and Blu-ray except the originals, which I guess I would, if they pop up on DVD in a charity shop, I'd more than happily get. Right, this is it. This is the main one, and it is not a particularly good film for this time of year because we're going through a bit of a warm summer here in this country, here in Scotland. It's been the best summer we've had in years. It's been a consistently above 20 degrees sunny for the past 3 weeks or something, 3 or 4 weeks. It's been ridiculous. So this is not the sort of film that you watch, and I have a strict rule that I only watch this film on Christmas Eve or there or thereabouts. I'll accept Christmas Day, I'll accept the 23rd of December, but it's always for me Christmas Eve. It's one of my favourite films of all time, and it's one of my favourite Christmas films of all time. Finally on Blu-ray Steelbook in the collection. Oh yes, Elf. Another ridiculous mid-2000s comedy, and that is obviously the theme of this update. And I mean, all of them are mid-2000s, even Attack of the Clones and Lost in Translation, but my god, Elf, I've got such a soft spot for the film. One of my favourite comedies, one of my favourite Christmas films, and it's on my like top 15, top 20 favourite movies of all time. And yeah, this also, I just love the style of a Blu-ray Steelbook. It just looks so beautiful, and it's like the perfect treatment of one of your favourite movies. This version is also in French, by the way. I don't know if you can see, but it says Elf there, and it says Le Lutin, or La Lutin, yeah, Le Lutin, and also on the spine. I don't know if that's going to focus, hopefully it is. No, you know, focus? Alright, but you're going to have to take my word for it, but there you go. But yeah, look how beautiful. I mean, I've seen lots of YouTubers and Blu-ray collectors and stuff have this Steelbook, and I've always wanted it, and I've just never went and pulled the trigger on it. I guess I've always waited around Christmas time. But you know, it's mid-July, late July, and I'm getting this one. It's a little bit out of sorts, but it's okay. In terms of special features on here, there's commentaries by Will Ferrell and Jon Favreau, deleted scenes, behind the scenes, music videos, Elf karaoke, the original trailer. Again, the perfect treatment for one of your favourite films. And if you have a film that you keep in that high regard and it's like in your top 15, 20, you want to have nice versions of them, you know what I mean? There's plenty of films in my collection that I wish I had a better version of and a better way to show off. And here's just one that I've ticked off the list. So yes, it's weird the fact it's July. I'm not going to be watching this anytime soon, but I can't wait until December 24th, where I'll walk over to the PS4 and I put this Blu-ray Steelbook version of Elf in the player and enjoy on Christmas Eve. So there you go, there are my movie pickups for today. Late July, always a nice time to be buying movies. Elf Blu-Ray Steelbook, beautiful. Star Wars Attack of the Clones, digitally remastered DVD. And then we have Naturallibre, classic comedy. The Pink Panther, classic comedy. Lost in Translation, classic Bill Murray. Scarlett Johansson. It's going to be good. So I'm very happy to add these films to the collection. All happy additions, welcome additions. And yes, God knows when the next update will be. I say I'm trying to save money, but these are all less than £1. You know what I mean? So I don't always want to be buying just like DVDs at the charity shop for the sake of it. I do want to like get special editions and cool ways and only buy the films I want in the collection. I'm not just buying them for the sake of it, but I can happily say that these 5 pickups here I'm very happy to have in the collection and worthy of being in the collection anyway. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everybody. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CM42TV, and I'll see you all next time.